these are dark times. There's no denying. Our world, or at least my area, has perhaps faced no greater threat than it does today. But I say this to the lovely ladies and gentlemen who may happen to be watching this. I, ever your servant, will continue to defend your right to be entertained and hopefully try to repel any forces that may make you feel not entertained. I think I'm going to make that sort of Harry Potter speech a thing from now on, because if you can look out there, behind the cactus that is, we have snow. I'm not looking forward to that, and as you can tell, that's my low right now. I should go out and say I don't necessarily hate snow, but I know a lot of people that do, and it's not fun. Not at all. In fact, I think it was at this time of year last year I made this very same speech and opening. The only difference is now I actually have a low and a high and active kindness to talk about. And this can just be my low, so that's already taken care of. My high? Actually, I received the occasional compliment yesterday. I mean, sometimes all it takes for me to receive my high for the day is just receive a compliment or two, you know? I'm doing good, stuff like that. It doesn't need to be much. It's just nice that way. And my act of kindness, what was my act of kindness? Well, yeah, actually, another high I had yesterday was I saw my mom. That was nice. My act of kindness, though, was whenever anyone was nice to me, I would say thank you. That, it's more than just, someone has to compliment you. You have to thank them for doing so. Because it's just nice. It pays attention to the fact that you're listening to what they're saying in a positive way. So, I guess, I'm sorry if it sounds like a bit of a cop. I really can't think of anything else I did that wouldn't be considered an act of kindness. Plus, at least thanking someone for complimenting you is a nice thing to do, right? So, with that taken care of and out of the way, good morning and happy hump day, everybody. Unfortunately, though, this isn't really the kind of hump day that I wish we had because it's snowing out right now. And it is not fun. Not even a little bit. I don't like the snow. I mean, with sand, it's coarse, it's everywhere, it gets everywhere, and I don't like it. With snow, it's cold, it melts everywhere, and gets everything wet, and I don't like it, It's like sand is the snow of Earth, Like snow is the sand of Earth, Right. So, one thing I can definitely bring up is, it's something that's the problem with doing something like a mom food trial. You get someone enthralled with talking about what I'm talking about that anything else I could potentially bring up, I forget to do. Like, I actually knew what this week's Hot Ones guest is going to be, but I completely forgot to bring it up. And it's The Undertaker. For those of you who don't know, The Undertaker is a professional wrestler from the days of the WWE. Actually, I think the WWE still exists. Well, back in, this is back when wrestling was extremely popular. I mean, growing up, my brother and my cousin were huge in wrestling. And I liked it okay. But not to like, because I remember growing up, my brother would stay up late and watch like Thursday night and Monday night wrestling, whatever. I think there was some on Saturday night too, I forget. But they were huge into that stuff. I mean, they had my brother had like action figures. That's how like big he was into it. And these are the kind of action figures where they were supposed to like simulate like the stress and shakiness of like how a wrestler feels. So they press a button on their side and the toy vibrated. These are very strange and controversial toys. Right. But yeah, there was my brother was just like so big into those wrestlers. And I guess between the two of us, I'm more into it now. But when I say I'm into it, what I mean is like I sort of have a vague idea of what's going on. Meaning not much at all. So, I mean, I know who some wrestlers from back in the day were. I couldn't tell you what wrestlers are going on or like wrestling right now. I mean, to be perfectly honest, if I'm into wrestling, I'm talking about the collegiate wrestling that I did in high school and a little bit in college. And a little bit of Lucha Libre. I like that stuff. A luchador is a Mexican wrestler, and they wear masks. That's really cool. I like that stuff. Like, Mucha Lucha was a cool show growing up. I remember that show. There was also one on Fox called Los Luchadores. That was also really nice. By the way, I'm actually 100% white. I'm just really good at, like, pronunciating, like, some of the Mexican words. What can I say? That stuff just rolls off the tongue. I don't know. Right, so The Undertaker. You know what? I actually remember when The Undertaker was really popular at the time I was growing up. Because, like, apparently he had a brother named Kane, and The Undertaker's backstory was like The Undertaker came back from the dead or something. I don't really know. It was vague. I mean, here's the thing. I barely remember a lot of wrestlers' names. I remember The Undertaker. Then again, The Undertaker is the kind of title for a person that you don't necessarily forget. Let's see. What else is there? Oh, I guess maybe I could elaborate on the Hunter x Hunter thing I said yesterday. Again, I don't read the manga for Hunter x Hunter, nor do I watch the anime for Hunter x Hunter. And in case you're wondering, yes, the X between both of the words Hunter really was more of a way to like connect in the title. You do not pronounce the X at all. All I know is that it also has the nickname of hiatus because throughout its run, it's been under a lot of hiatuses. In fact, it's on hiatus right now, in which for every single day that passes, it sets a new record. Not necessarily a great record I'd be proud of, but it's a record nonetheless. And as someone who had because here's the thing, the last manga chapter for Hunter x Hunter came out December of 2018. And we are nearing 2 years on that. Needless to say, as someone who experienced a similar thing with Samurai Jack, I feel every Hunter x Hunter fan's pain. I do. For that matter, for my mother's zucchini bread. Because I think it may actually be longer than that since I've had a zucchini bread. Yeah. Not necessarily, again, Hunter x Hunter just really wasn't my thing. I mean, I've already been through one of Togashi, that's the author, his works. You know, because he also did Yu Yu Hakusho, which I love, by the way. So I'm kind of good on that. And this is actually something that Grand Line Review, who also does the New World Review, that's something he brought up as well. With it being almost 2 years since the last Hunter x Hunter chapter came out, and considering that Togashi has come out with not one but two of the most lucrative and most well-known shonen mangas ever, does he really owe the world an explanation? Technically, no. But this kind of silence can be very deafening. I mean, then again, these sorts of expressions really are kind of frowned upon in Japanese culture, from what I gather. I mean, I don't question these sorts of things because, again, I don't really know how specifically it works. But, you can give your fandom something. I mean, take me doing videos, for example. If for whatever reason I stopped making videos, and I stopped doing that for an excruciatingly long time, like, I don't think I would go 2 years like Hunter x Hunter is doing right now. I think I would do like maybe a month or something. I would let everyone who watches knows how I'm feeling somehow. I mean, I have social media. I'm on Tumblr, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, obviously. People would, and I have a YouTube channel. I'm sure if I post these videos on YouTube every day for you to watch. So, people do have ways of trying to contact me. And I certainly wouldn't keep everyone in the dark. I'd rather not stop because, again, I love doing this every day. Sometimes I use this as a way to vent. It doesn't look it, but, I like to talk about my feelings. I'm a sensitive soul like that. Right. So, in the end, I think Hunter x Hunter might actually come back, but considering it's been that long, I really don't know. And again, Togashi is very well off in terms of finances because, again, he's made not one, but two of the greatest shonen manga ever. In fact, Hunter x Hunter technically ended at the end of the Chimera Ant arc when Gon actually found his father. Yeah, I actually do know a little bit of the story. I watch other people talk about it. And that's another thing. It's called hiatus because of all the hiatuses it takes. The Chimera Ant arc took 8 years of completion to do. That's how long it is. For 133 chapters. As a One Piece fan who went through all of Dressrosa, I know exactly how that is. It actually sort of gives me a little bit of perspective. But again, that's the sort of thing a Hunter x Hunter fan faces. Again, I am much more of a casual fan than anything. But, it helps to sort of know these things for, trivia and stuff. Yeah, so that's really about it. We have a new episode of The Masked Singer tonight. I cannot wait. There's going to be a double elimination tonight. That's going to be awesome. I wonder who is, if this is Group B, I'm pretty sure the Seahorse is going to move on. As for everyone else, we're just going to have to see literally play by ear and sound because we don't know who's underneath the mask. Like, favorite, share, hit the subscribe button, follow me on social platforms, so you guys on YouTube. I'm very humbled to make this video for all of you guys watching over there. Hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful hump day. Hopefully it's not snowing where you guys are. And remember, if you guys want to talk or channel, it's going to be here to let you know. So back, take care, and make good choices. See ya.